Hello everyone and welcome back to Pentiment. This is episode 10. Last time we went around the town having a chat with everybody. We went and bought some books, a book actually, at the library to give to Klaus's daughter Magdalene. It was a book about animals. She's a bit young but she'll grow into it. And with unexpected guests also at dinner, and there was a pregnancy that's about to take place, so we've been kicked out of the Drucker residence, and now what we can proceed to do is we'll be heading to the town commons. We'll be heading to the town commons in preparation for St. John's Eve. So let's go take a look now and see what everyone's getting up to. Look at this place. Everyone seems to be working hard for the bonfire tonight. The commons look festive, decorated like this. Look at all the flowers, Master. And the bonfire is huge. How's the fire coming? Those logs work out alright for you, Endris? Coming along as expected. Nearly finished with it. It's all in place, Otto. Good, good. This thing is definitely getting lit on fire in some form of, like, chaotic, like, uprising. Like, there's no way that it does it. It's made of wood, and it has flammable grass and plant matter surrounding it. That thing's going up in flames. I can see it. Alright, everyone. Remember, after the bonfire... Oh, yeah. What is a bonfire? It is a bonfire. But you know what I mean. It's going to be more than a bonfire. It's going to be a symbol. It's going to be a symbol of peasants taking back what's theirs. After the bonfire tonight, we celebrate as usual. We celebrate. We will all gather in the woods, and the women will collect herbs as tradition demands. Otto, the abbot has forbidden harvesting in the forest. Please, for everyone's sake, reconsider your actions. Thank you, Father, but the abbot's order goes against God's law. The forest belongs to all of us, as to all of its game, and fowl, and fish. He cannot claim ownership over that which the Lord gave us to hold in common. No, I'm sorry, Father. We'll proceed as planned. Tassing has never let anything get in the way of our St. John's customs as long as I can remember. We won't start now. And remember, tomorrow I will show you proof that as sure as the sun turns round the earth... That's a good one. I will show you proof that as sure as the sun turns round the earth, because they haven't had that lovely revelation yet. God and our saints are with us. I love that line. That's good. Good day, Andreas. Hello, Brother Wojcislav. You looked upset at Otto's announcement. Is everything alright? Otto is becoming more aggressive in his defiance of the abbot. Father Gernot will not take this news well. How could the abbot stop them? He can't exactly chase them all out of the woods himself. Is he going to call in soldiers, though? Father Abbot knows force is not the only way to get people to behave. How do you think he came to his position? Fair point. But why is the abbot so angry about it? Didn't you just hear Father Thomas, Andreas? The abbot declared the woods off limits. Anyway, it's not for me to say. I'm sure the abbot will tell you more. He sent me with an invitation for you to dine with him tonight. I'm sure the father will want to discuss the situation over supper. Interesting. Yeah, what does the abbot think he can pry out of me now? We don't have the best relationship ever. You're kidding. What does the abbot think he can pry out of me now? I'd watch your tone around the abbot, Andreas. Will you go or not? Fine, I'll attend. Does the invitation extend to Caspar as well? I'm sorry, Andreas, but Father Abbot has asked you to come to his house alone. Phew. But my boy. Please tell the abbot I'll see him this evening. Well, I guess I'll see what all the fuss is about. I'll meet you back at the Golden Hand after dinner, alright? Can I help set up the festival decorations while you're with the abbot? Yes, but be back before sundown, alright? Yes, thank you, Master. I'll see you later. I wouldn't, like... If I was responsible for this boy, my apprentice, I reckon what I would do... What I would do is I would be like... Oh, look at this. Oh, God. Look what's going on here. If I was responsible for my boy Caspar, what I would do is I would be like, okay, cool. Don't stay at the Golden Hand by yourself. Because you're in an inn, I get that. But, like, go just chill with the Gertners or something, you know what I mean? Like, I'll ask them a favor, or Klaus, or Otto, or someone. I'll be like, you go and be supervised, you know what I mean? With people that I know. But that's just me, I guess. Let's have a chat to everybody here. Hello, Master Mailer. Hello, Andreas. Brigitte. Hello, Andreas. Till. Hello, Master Mailer. Andreas. Oh, look at people in really interesting costumes. Oh, I can only investigate this from the very front. This bonfire is much simpler than the one in Nuremberg, but it's pretty all the same. Hello, Andreas. Master Andreas, you'd best not keep the abbot waiting. Go on, we'll meet up after supper. Alright, don't get into trouble. So there's some people that we can't speak to. Is there anyone not in the festivities? Veronica. Hello, Andreas. There's a lot of people that aren't in the town commons right now. Hello, Andreas. Hello, Andreas. Everyone just chilling. Hello, Andreas. Hello, Andreas. God bless you. Interesting. Everybody is very much in the mentality of, hello, Andreas, but it's always good to check if there's any potential dialogue to be, you know, to be found, or notes to be read, or fucking objects to be looked at. Where's the head of St. Moritz that you're hiding in here, Otto? He's cooking it in the pot, and he's feeding it to everybody. Martin. Hello, Andreas. We know that there's nothing in... Ah, I'm gonna fucking check it anyway. I was like, there's nothing in the widow's house because it's abandoned, but I'm like, fuck it, we'll check. Because you never know if something changes around here, and it could be that one obscure minor detail that we miss. It's always worth giving it a look over. Alas, nothing. You can go into the Drucker house. Ah. Hello, Andreas. How'd that pregnancy go? Hmm? I assume it went well. Got nothing to talk about, Andres. Oh, the pregnancy. Oh yeah, because Agnes, right? I said so, right? Hello, Andreas. So she here still? There you go, with Agnes. That makes sense. I'm glad that you can see that as like an update. We know that both of these bad boys are in town right now. They were chatting on the bench. So I guess we'd see her on this bed if we went for Dr. Stoltz instead. Which makes sense. Ulrich I saw in town, but he looks like he's come back here. God bless you, Andreas. God bless you, Andreas. Hello, Master Andreas. Okay, everybody has said their hellos and their God bless yous. And I guess we go and have dinner with the abbot. And let the good times roll. Where that widow at? That widow at? That widow's gone. Evening, Master Mailer. You're not taking part in the festivities? I came to ask you the same. I didn't see you at the bonfire. He's like, I'm always in front of a bonfire, mate. I imagine it'd be a great chance to gather gossip. Ha! Plenty of gossip to go around if one keeps their eyes open in the forest tonight. It's an enchanted evening. As for your question, I get enough fire and smoke as it is, haha. Decent folk don't like to associate with my kind, even as they like the charcoal, they hate the burner. Other than Andrus, he occasionally comes by, but I guess he has to keep good relations for his trade. People are fools. True, but it doesn't matter. I don't care. Made my peace with the matter. For me, it's a night like most others. I prefer staying sober and observing the townsfolk. Easier to get all the gossip for the year to come, you know? This guy is an observer. Besides, I reckon I'm growing too old for mischief. Best let others run around in their silly costumes. I think you still have some youth in you. Ha! Like the sun rises to its highest point every year, so my back grows ever more crooked. Ah, but I appreciate you coming by. I wish you a pleasant evening, Master Mailer. Till later. Till then. Okay, some nice dialogue with Smokey, at least. I wish we got to have dinner with him. That's one thing that I wish that I did all those years ago, I think. That would have been nice. Slow. Hello, Slough. God bless you, Slough. Guest house closed. Alrighty. Brother guy. Andreas. Getting the genuine vibes that it's all gonna be a lot of Andreas. So we're gonna just go and eat dinner. So let's go to the refectory. Here we are. God bless you, Master Mailer. God bless you, Andreas. God bless you, Andreas. God bless you, Master Andreas. God bless you, Andreas. Hello, Andreas. God bless you, Andreas. Where is he? Are we eating in the... Are we going to eat in the Abbot house? Alright, everybody eating in here. We're eating in the Abbot house. Gotcha. Okay. I only will eat with you, Abbot, on the condition that Mirabilis comes in too. I must eat with the dog at the table. God bless you, Andreas. I'm glad to see you received my invitation. Are you ready to eat? Yes. Good. Andreas, thank you for coming to dinner. I thought you didn't ever want to see me at Kirsau again, Father. What changed? Yes, well, the Lord calls us to forgiveness, even when that might be difficult. I think it's high time we reconciled, Master Mailer. Please sit and we will pray together. Bless us, O Lord, and these gifts, your gifts, O Lord, these your gifts, which we are about to receive from your bounty. Sorry, I'm just a bit nervous at dinner today. I've forgotten my prayers. Lord, direct each of us here towards your wisdom, prudence, and guidance in our future actions. Through Christ, our Lord. Amen. Amen. Look at this fucking delicious spread, you bastard. Look at what he has. Fucking fancy pants, while the people down below barely can have bread. This is just 2 people. This is like more. This is like more than enough, bro. Brother Władysław was indeed prompt in delivering my message. I'm surprised you deigned drop by at all. You have done quite well for yourself, after all. It is good to see that your time at Kirsau was not squandered. You even look the part of the famous artist now. What have you been doing in recent years after leaving such a mess in Tassing? Spent much of my time painting commissions in France and learning from the other artists. Yes, busy selling out to the aristocracy, I see. Better than selling out to the church, Father. Is this a forgiveness dinner or a dinner to make digs at each other, bruh? Why have you asked me here? Anyway. In truth, I had hoped to discuss the rising tensions between the Abbey and townspeople, obviously. I'd like to clarify the situation for you, Andreas. Just like you clarified that Pierre was guilty all those years ago. Clarify what exactly? I simply want to ensure you understand the circumstances objectively, from all angles. I believe you've only heard from one side of the issue, Andreas. Otto's little speeches about taxes don't account for the entire situation. Why demand such high taxes then, Father? Oh, I'm eating the bread. Alright. We'll just go and eat the bread. With the scriptorium closure, the taxes are necessary to make up for the lost income. Just because you decide to close the scriptorium doesn't mean the townsfolk should suffer, which is true. Why not ask the bishop for help? Let's go with... Surely there's another option. Do you really need to raise taxes that much? Brother Guy has gone over the Abbey's expenses carefully, Andreas. Raising taxes is the best way to cover these costs. What about prohibiting the peasants from using the forest? That's a new restriction. Pheasant. Lebkuchen? I can't eat any of the delicious dessert. Alright, I guess I will have pheasant. The forest belongs to the Abbey, and the peasants have no right to use it. Legally, it's theft. Why bring the issue up with me then? You don't need to talk to the... You need to talk to the townsfolk, not me. I don't have a stake in this. Kind of do have a stake in this, even though I am just a visitor and I don't live here. So both... Yes and no. It doesn't harm the Abbey to let the townsfolk pick up sticks. Such theft deprives the Abbey of its natural resources. Since the Abbey does not produce anything else, it must be able to sustain itself somehow, especially under such financial stress. Have you no pity for anyone in Tassing? I am more upset to hear the townsfolk have no pity for us. Oh God, okay. I hear they will continue their disobedience by collecting herbs on St. John's Eve. The whole town knows I've forbidden it. The matter is grave, and I will excommunicate anyone who defies my order. you would condemn the town over something so petty. That is up to them. Remaining impartial will be impossible as long as you're in town. Support me in ending this foolish rebellion. You have a reputation in town, Andreas. You're a successful man, and the townsfolk believe they are like you. I'd like you to convince the other townsfolk, the printer, for example, that this uprising is not in their best interests. The rest of the town will follow, and the peasants will have no chance to resist. We can end this peacefully. Damn your plan, and damn you, father! Father! The peasants have genuine grievances. Why not talk with them and negotiate? I am a forgiving man, but Otto's stubbornness has challenged even me. Otto is past the point of talking, Andreas. That's why I'm begging you to help in the matter. Please take more time to think about it. I apologize. We must conclude for now. I must excuse myself. I am expected to lead a service at Compline tonight. Think on what we've discussed, Andreas. I trust you can find your way out. I will, Father Abbot. Good night. A service at sleepy time, huh? Compline. Is Compline not when our lovely sister in her little prison cell was talking about her next vision? Should say Compline. Over supper, Father Gernot gave me his perspective on the unrest between the abbey and the town. He wants me to use my influence with townsfolk like Klaus to drive a wedge between them and the peasants. Now that supper has ended, I shall return to the commons to find Caspar. Why would we return to the commons to find Caspar? Is it not sleepy time? Should he not be at the Golden Hand? I thought I'd already gone through all these people, but I guess they had to get re-added to the... They had to get re-added to the book. Re-added to the 7 years later book. She's all alone. Sister Dana of Tabor is alone in the people's book. Okay, so back to the common cities at Compline. See that? Oh, it went out. You see this? There's stars. The stars that are shining super bright, but then they're flashing. They're flashing out. Schlau. God bless you, Schlau. So he's not at the Golden Hand then. Caspar isn't here. Maybe he wandered into town to see the bonfire. I should go look for him. Owls. Hello, Andreas. Who is this fucking random dude called Samuel with a sword that we, like, have no introduction to? He's just chilling there. No conversation with this guy. He's just cleaning his blade the whole time. It's happening. There he is. Caspar's just watching it happen. Well, well. You're that artist, the one who lived with the Gertners. Got mixed up in the wonderful killing of the rat, the Baron. Yes, Andreas Mailer. I know your damned name. Anyway, no time to talk now, fancy man. It's time to call to the fire. Call? Ah, the old ways. Udans, Mama Perchta. No sardine. Quest gold. Petit. Ve. Nus clamanti. Alright, I'm gonna go. Enjoy the evening, Andreas. But if you want my advice, stay out of the woods tonight. Okay. Evil. Just slightly. Everyone's here now. Andreas? The bonfire looks great. Yeah. Told me to stay away, but... Look, I don't need any more apologies. Got nothing to do with them. Past is in the past. God will measure our souls in the end. Brigitte and Martin look happy tonight. Most people look happy tonight. I suppose. It's the occasion. I haven't seen Brigitte this happy in a while, though. They've been through a lot, but still managed to keep their hearts firm. Martin's become far more responsible a man after his return. I just wish, never mind. Why are you like this? Ah, yeah, true. You wish Wolf hadn't been lost? Died, Andreas. Use the word. Yes, I wish Wolf was alive. I mourn the boy all these years later. I hoped he'd take up my mantle. I wanted to pass on my knowledge and trade. Rest in peace, Wolf. May God keep his tiny soul safe. Perhaps Brigitte will have another while I live. She seems happy enough with Martin. I'd love to hear the patter of small feet again, a boy to hold a chisel and mallet. A little stonemason making his grandfather proud. I hope your wish comes true. God will it. Whims of an old man. I don't want to keep you from the festivities, Andreas. Go enjoy yourself. Same to you, Lucky. Till later. We'll talk to Caspar last, because I guess he's like the guy that we're here for. He's just chilling, watching the fire. Andreas? Salutations, Andreas. Most wonderful to see you here. I see you two have met. What do you want with an inventor? I make all manner of mechanical contraptions, filled with gears and levers and other such delights. Andreas here is a man of the mind. Why shouldn't he find interest in my work? For all the use it is. The mind of the inventor exists to create, to build, to go one step further. One step further toward the garbage heap. Makes sense you'd also be rude to your friends, Werner. Very inspiring thought, Baltus. Why, I thank you, Master Artist. Speaking of, have you had the chance to look around town tonight? I imagine the sights could also be inspiring to your artistic mind. Tasking certainly looks cheerful with the decorations and bonfire. Indeed, look at their peasant ingenuity. Consider the bonfire itself. It is built to allow the air and the heat to flow through it at great speed, and how it roars. It's a clever piece of construction, but Otto's a clever man. It is a feat almost worthy of a university degree. These people have natural traditions. They've managed to figure out many clever things without even the most cursory education. It is knowledge that hails from preceding generations, lived experience passed along the chain of time. Not quite the knowledge of a rigorously educated mind, perhaps, but nonetheless useful. You don't need a university education to be smart. Of course you would say that. Neither of you know these people like I do. God has assigned them their place in the order of the world for good reason. There is some merit in learning from the peasants, even you, Werner, given their understanding of herbal remedies. Their traditions are profane. Consider the Eve of St. John, tainted by their pagan rituals. It's an affront to Christ. St. Eligius, patron saint of goldsmiths, bishop of Noyon-Tournai, worked tirelessly to convert the pagans of Flanders to Christianity. St. Eligius warned against precisely this nearly 1,000 years ago. A And nothing has come of these pagan festivals in all that time. The harm infects a man's eternal soul. You might not see it, but God can. You're really wound up about this, aren't you? Use that mind the Lord gave you and think, Mela. Do you think the church will suffer a revived paganism while Luther's acolytes tear down its walls? We live in dangerous times. If you can't see that, you're more of an imbecile than I thought. Interesting that this did not correct to a typo. You're more of an imbecile that I thought, instead of than I thought? Ah, we have gotten too serious, my friends. Far too grim. We're here to celebrate. I'll let you continue with your evening then. Good night. A very good night. Oh, and do come by my workshop, Master Mela. I would love to exchange ideas. It would be my pleasure. Splendid. Until then. Mela. I'm trying to figure out who these people are that are in the mask and outfit and stuff. I'm trying to see who's here and who isn't here and place them. Are they people that we've never seen before? I am not sure. Good evening, Andreas. Nice to see you here. Grandpa, look who it is. Eh? Oh, the artist. You're still around. You told me to find you at the bonfire. Did I? Guess I did. Seems like you've got some sense then. So, do you have your mask? No, sorry. Ha! Put your life in danger for all I care. The mask is to protect us as we banish the witches and spirits into Perchta's path. She punishes all humans she finds in the woods on St. John's Eve, since only witches are out in the wilderness. Anyone caught will be turned into animals. No one but a priest can turn you back. Interesting, that's why Ottilia's like, stay out of the woods. Oh no, to be brought low to a mere beastly existence. I guess I can imagine a worse punishment. You joke, artist, but you won't be laughing when Perchta finds you. Stay indoors tonight. If you want to come outside, stay within the light of St. John's fire. At least St. Satia blesses the herbs in the forest this night. And the women will gather the herbs, regardless of that bastard abbot. It's certainly important to stockpile some for the winter. Thank you for teaching me more about local traditions. Eh. Ugh. Hey, Big Yorg. Hmm? You grab some of those ashes with you after the bonfires died down. Fine. Clever. The ashes will be good for the soil in your garden. You're a smart ass for a city boy, eh? Best we drive the cattle across the ashes too. Keep them from disease. Now that story time is over, how are you enjoying the evening so far, Andreas? I've spoken to a few other people here. Very enlightening. It's the best time to spend with your friends. Have you heard anything interesting? Pah! Gossip! You two are like that burner in the forest. Smokey, that's the one. Always nosy about other people. I've also been invited to have dinner with the abbot. I guess the talking never stops. Can't say I'm exceedingly sure about it, given the animosity between us. The abbot, the bastard can rot for all I care. A thief in a monk's robe, full of hollow words. Sigh. Maybe you could talk some sense into Father Gernot. He's not making it easy for us. Any of us. It's really interesting that we've already had the dinner, but we're talking about the dinner in we're about to go and have it. It's not like we're asking for much. I do what I can. All we can ask. I guess I should keep you then. You have an important meeting to attend. I do not, because we're in Compline. I've already had the dinner. You're right, I can't keep the abbot waiting too long until later. We can only have this dialogue while they're here at Compline. I'm a little bit confused. Oh, we've taken a lot of your time, haven't we? Don't forget to enjoy the night's celebrations. Huh. That feels weird. It's like out of place to like have this conversation when they're here. Bit strange. Hello, Master Mela. Evening, Till. Enjoying the festival? Very much so. I perhaps feel a tad too old for the more active side of the celebrations, but I enjoy the sights and sounds. Did you know the word for the summer solstice leads back to the Romans? I thought you didn't read Latin. I've picked up a few words over the years, and I still have the mind to put two and two together. Admirable, I must admit. It's nothing, Master Mailer, mainly proverbs and the occasional word, hence solistium. Such as its looks at this time of year, the sun rises higher for a long time, and then it stays there before falling again. A fitting allegory for the great cosmic arc of mankind, rise and fall. He's changed his speech, right? He didn't always speak with this text, I'm sure. But to make up for that, dancing, leaping, songs, joy and mirth, because that's an R. I think maybe it's just because we haven't had a conversation with him in forever, and he just says, "Hello, Andreas," so I haven't gotten used to reading this handwriting again. People do seem elated, although I don't think the same applies to Abbot Gernot. Otto's courting danger, I agree, going against the decrees of the Abbey like so. The festival has always had a rebellious streak of jest and mockery. I don't see it as sacred as some. It has to be sacred enough for the church to not condemn it as heretical. True enough, Master Mailer. I wish I could read more about all this. Well, with the Abbey selling books from their library, I hoped I could get some for myself, but it proved to be far too expensive. Klaus and his printings have proven to be of more use and a fair bit cheaper. Does this mean you've read the 12 articles? I have. But that is not a talk to be had on this eve of celebration, Master Mailer. I see your point. Well, have you maybe come across any interesting tales? I have indeed, Master Mailer. Or, I didn't quite understand everything. The text was in Latin. It was by a Roman named Strado, and it was about geography. That's why I noticed it. I don't believe I've had the chance to read anything by him. It was a fairly complicated read, I must admit. The book was about many kinds of barbarians, which also included the Reti tribe I read about years ago. The people who used to live on this very land before the Romans arrived. He called this place Ratium and described it as a cluster of daub huts, and its people hostile and warlike, only interested in hunting and fighting. There was something about Manus and his sons, but I couldn't understand a bit of it, a lot of it. In any case, when the Romans came, most of these locals were driven out. Some were captured to work in the fields and the mines. What happened to the locals who were forced out? No idea. I would imagine that after the Romans were driven off, when their empire started falling apart, maybe the barbarians came back. But were they really the same people, or nomads from elsewhere? I guess we may never know. Thank you for the quick history. I'll let you get back to the festivities. Enjoy yourself tonight, Master Mailer. Till later. Nice. Okay. Good amount of people to talk to. Let's talk to Caspar. Master Andreas, look at how big the bonfire is. The decorations are so fancy. The St. John's Eve Festival is a big event for Tassing. I missed it last time I was here. Haven't you ever been to a festival like this, Caspar? No, I've never seen anything like this. Can I stay at the bonfire and see the costumes and watch them collect herbs, Master Mailer, please? I think we should head, because there are dangers in the forest, my boy. I don't know, I'm almost inclined to believe in superstition at this point. No, Caspar, it's late, and I don't want to risk the abbot's anger. Let's just head back and go to sleep. Because otherwise it'll just be me going to sleep. Alright, fine. We're going to bed, boy. We're going to bed. Checking to see if there's any investigation icons. There is not. Heading back to the Golden Hand. Even if we might not necessarily believe the dangers in the woods tonight, This isn't the best place ever, is it? I don't know what's going to happen overnight. So that whole celebration is going to take place. Let's see what happens in the morning. It's getting late. I should get some rest. Hopefully Caspar doesn't fucking sneak out. He's going to be like, I'm gonna just sneak out. Let's go to sleep. He's in his bed. He's in his bed clothing. Let's just go. Let's just go to sleep. Good night, my boy. Oh, it's dream time. It's dream time. Back into the maze, are we? Yep, there we go. Back into... Last time, this was much easier to go into, I think. It was almost straight... We were almost straight there. But now we have to go the... Oh, hang on. How do I get in? There isn't an entry point to the center. Oh no, hang on. I'm reading the map. I'm reading the maze wrong. I thought I was not in the white area, but the building area. Yeah, last time it was much easier to get into. Now what we're doing is we have to follow the path exactly as it was in the... when we looked at the labyrinth image in the church. You have to go all the way around and then you get in there. I'm pretty sure the last stream we had, we were able to just almost walk straight in, right? We didn't go all the way around, unless my memory is just playing tricks on me. Sabine, our wife. What is it? And this time, our wife in this dream is the version of our wife that we actually know this time. The first dream, it was just the idea of her, because we had no idea who she was, but now Andreas does. What? Come home. I will. Soon. You're lying. Sometimes I think you must despise me. But maybe it's worse than that. Maybe I'm nothing to be regarded at all. What am I to you now? Why am I a non-character in this story? An annoyance? A bother? A nuisance to be ignored while you lead another life in Paris? Was there ever an ounce of love in your heart for me? This was never about love, Sabine. Not at first, no. But I suppose it was too much to hope that a seed of tenderness could grow between us. I hate talking to you when you're like this. You hate everything about me. I don't hate you. You don't love me. It doesn't matter. Go back to your whores, the women who make you happy. This house is so lonely without him. Stop. Your presence would only amplify the grief. Stop. Leave me alone. Leave me alone with the memory of him. Stop! Just leave me alone. Just for one night. One night where I don't have to dream about him. Please. Oh, he dreams about Brother Piero. Thank you. Gonna continue walking the path through the maze. It's a maze with literally only one path and one destination. August. It's August. Is this a boy? Is this a son? Is this a child of mine in a dream? Hello, August. I know you aren't going to say anything. What am I supposed to do? Just wait here with you? I suppose I can do that. Just pass the night in silence with you. I'm sorry I couldn't do anything for you. Oh, I suppose there's not much one can do against plague. Is August like a child of Andreas and Sabine that's happened and then in the years past due to plague? Is that what's happening here? Do you get tired where you are? Last time I saw you, I said goodnight to you. I couldn't come to the bed, so I stood in the doorway. Just stood in the dark. You didn't say anything back, so I said it again. I don't know how long I stood there. Just waiting for you to say goodnight. So he doesn't dream about Brother Piero, he dreams about his son. That died. You still look the same age to me. Oh, hang on. Wait. I wonder if I'll ever forget your face. Do I remember your mother as she is? I remember loving her. Yeah, it is his son. Damn. Or am I just thinking of some perversion of Daniel's portrait? I remember loving her. Can you ever picture someone clearly if you love them? Can you ever picture someone clearly if you hate them? I loved you, little boy. I loved you so much. Sometimes I wish I could die so I wouldn't feel it anymore. But I can't. So I retrace my steps every night. I find my way back to her. Back to you. I love you, August. Good night. God, that fucking kills me. That's fucked. Oh my god. Do you remember when I was pointing out the fact that when we were having our thought bubbles, there was only one person speaking to us? Saint Grobain was not there, Socrates was no longer there, it was just Beatrice. And as we arrived to the tattered, ruined dreamscape that we have spent our time with, only a giant Beatrice looms over. No Praester John, just a bunch of fools. What happened to this place? Where is Praester John? And where are Socrates and Saint Grobian? It's not Gorbain, Grobian. Grobian wasn't on the ship of fools. Oh, you're no longer Beatrice, you are Melancholia. Melancholy? Melancholia. Won't you answer me? No thoughts for Beatrice? You are Beatrice, aren't you? Once. I was a voice of caution, of prudence. And now? More and less than caution, the ache of doubt that stiffens to paralysis, paralysis that breeds despair. Melancholia. What happened to you? What happened to the others? What happens to you happens to us. The foundations of this city are still moored within the ocean of your mind. Its court does not rule your mind rules the court. Once reason, curiosity, and the foolishness of youth dwelt under the aegis of your intellect. I am all that remains, the melancholy of life's autumn. But it is only June. Wit can't save you from your own mind, Andreas. What can? A course other than the one you have already run. Another course? I'm 33. I have a wife, a workshop, clients across the empire. And it's brought you here, Andreas Mailer. What am I supposed to do about it now? Change your life. Wait, I shouldn't be here. I needed to help someone. Is Caspar still asleep? Ah, so your thoughts aren't entirely turned inward. There is still something that in you that cares for others in spite of your melancholy. Perhaps there is still hope for us. Wake up, Andreas. Caspar's not in bed. Chapter 5. St. John's Eve. He's not in bed, dude. I fucking knew this was gonna happen. It's like, this is why I was like, I'm worried about my boy. So I'm like, don't stay out late. Let's go to bed. I had another dream where I traveled to the ideal city. I had conversations with Sabine in August again. I found the court almost abandoned, occupied only by listless fools and the towering presence of melancholia. She gave me a warning about my life, and I awoke to find that Caspar was not in his bed. Oh, something happened to Caspar, because I'm in my nightie, with my nightcap on. Did he go and sneak out to go into the woods at night with the festivities? We're literally at Compline. I have such a sense of dread right now. Should we go into the forest? Slough, did you see anything suspicious? There's a lot of commotion tonight. Sounds like everyone's gone to the woods. If everyone's gone to the woods, I kind of want to look around. But yeah, this is the thing. This is the maze. Otto. Hello, Andreas. Enjoying the bonfire. Your costume looks like a fancy nightdress. I'm looking for Caspar. Have you seen him? No, I haven't seen the boy tonight. A group of townspeople went into the forest to collect herbs, though. You might see if you wandered off with them. Enjoy the festival while you're at it, Andreas. We're showing the abbot what for. So it's just Otto here on his own. Seems so weird that he's just here on his own. Okay. Into the forest. Ooh. They all drinking, they all got their masks on. We don't have a mask on. Smokey's not here. Perhaps we should have worn a mask. Oh my god, he's okay. Oh. Ooh. That was weird. Oh, this is the thing with fucking masks too. You don't know who is who. Someone just fucking ran. Why are you here on your own, Caspar? That person running is very suspicious as we rocked up. Master Andreas, what are you doing out here? Caspar, thank God. I've been looking for you. I told you to stay inside. I was sleeping, but there was a big racket, and I wanted to see what was happening. Father Gernot, what are you doing out here? I was chasing one of the townsfolk, but lost track of the costumed buffoon. The forest is off limits. I'll figure out who's breaking the rules and excommunicate them myself. Oh, what was that? Oh no, not a scream again. Someone is screaming in town. They're really taking this nonsense too far this year. Let's go back to town and see what's happened. Dude, last time we heard a fucking blood-curdling scream, there was a death. Caspar is safe and sound at St. Satia's shrine, but Father Gernot arrived shortly after to denounce the townsfolk for entering the forest. The abbot's ranting was interrupted by a scream that sounded like it came from town. We're going to investigate. Oh, so stressed that I was going to find, like, Caspar murdered in the forest. I'm glad that he is okay. Oh shit. What the fuck? We don't know who anyone is, dude. Huh. Never seen these flowers before. I wonder where they found them. Who was that running off anyway? Oh, he's just kept a clue with him. It's too hard to tell who's in those stupid costumes. We can worry about that later. Let's check on the town first. Oh my god, it's fucking Otto. Werner, is he... Why was he here? And he was by himself at the bonfire. Dead. Yes, I'm afraid so. He didn't get to show his proof, his sign from God. He found Saint Satia's head. Dude, what the fuck? Someone released the rope. The platform crushed him. What? How did this happen? Baltus and Lenhart and I heard the crash and stepped outside to see what had happened. Right. And then we saw a figure in a costume rushing off from the rat house. It must have been whoever released the rope. And what were you doing during all of this, Lenhart? Enjoying a light meal with these gentlemen. Ah, what a shame you can't blame me for this, Peter. Caspar, look to see if Otto had a note. Huh? Do it. Do it. No, Master. There's nothing. Yeah, he was like looking to see if there was one of those like, you have been warned, like notes, something like that. Are you certain? What were you expecting? I'm not sure. My God! Otto! No. No. You. The abbot must have killed him. The bastard always had it out for Otto. We all knew it. Oh shit. We need answers. How dare you! I won't just stand here and be accused of such a foul act by a peasant. And then he runs off. Go after him! Wait, no! The abbot was with us! He's innocent! That's right. There's no way he could have killed Otto, and this is interesting. I'm actually taking the abbot's side. Grab the artist and the boy too. We'll get to the bottom of this. Caspar, run! Oh, Jesus, what the fuck? Great, so the town just turned on us immediately. To the abbey! Oh, the irony of this. That, like, the town are chasing us out after this. After all that we've done and all the relationships we've built with them, they instantly, out of their anger with the death of Otto, have all turned on us. That's fucked. They just literally like grab the artist and the boy. I'm like, excuse me, we've had a relationship built here. And now we have to run to the Abbey of all places. Brothers, to the library, now! Holy fuck. They run through the church, this way! Oh, they're gonna lock the door behind them. That's right. It's fine. We have a secret entrance. They've locked the door. Oh, shit. Andreas, get out of the way. Otto's death demands justice. The abbot couldn't have killed Otto. He was with us when we found the body. That's true. He did arrive with you, but you don't know where he was before that, do you, Andreas? Who else would want to kill Otto? Coward! Killer! Andreas, move! Gernot would not have had time to run from the commons to the forest to come back with us. There must be another killer, don't you see? No mercy! Face us! He's a monster! If those monks don't come out, we'll set fire to the whole place and cook them. You've all gone mad! I think logic is not the thing that's going to get through to them. It's a bit hard. Even if you don't trust the abbot, trust me. I swear he wasn't the one to do it. He was with me. I was there too. Master Andreas is telling the truth. Fine, damn it. You've got one day to find whoever you think is the real killer, Andreas. Otherwise, we will come back for the abbot. Great, I've got one day. Andreas, all I want is justice for my husband. Please, you must find the murderer. Fuck me. Eva, Otto was a good man. I won't stop until I find who killed him. Fucking hell. Good morning. Oh my god, what a sleep in. Oh! We just missed so much time. We didn't even eat. God damn. I missed sexting time. God damn. And we have one day, apparently, to find out who did it. The peasants are really convinced that Gernot killed Otto, but it was impossible. God. Peter's temper got in the way. The abbot is an easy target because he was at odds with Otto and his cause. Master, Peter was furious. He's only giving you a day to find the murderer. Why'd you even agree to find who really killed Otto anyway? It didn't turn out well last time, did it? Why do it again? Everyone deserves justice, Caspar. You have a good heart, Master Andreas. So who do you think did it then? Where do we even start? We should talk to Lenhart. He always hated the peasants and supported the abbot. He was very vocal against Otto in town commons the other day. He might have hated Otto enough to kill him. I don't know. We should look and see, like, who was there and who wasn't there at that death scene, because they would have been the person that, like, ran away in costume, right? Even if he didn't kill Otto, he might know who else had the motivation to. Oh, what about Martin Bauer? When we saw him talking to Otto, they seem to be arguing over something. It's not likely. Martin supported Otto and the peasants. It would be worth talking to Martin to see what they were discussing. He might have had an idea of who would want to kill Otto. Good idea. Who else? I can't think of anyone else who would want to kill Otto. We'll have to do some more investigating to find out who the murderer is, but we'd better move fast. Could the murderer confess to Father Thomas? Well, maybe. Even if the murderer did, Father Thomas is bound by the seal of confession. He won't tell us. However, we could eavesdrop on confessions. Since St. John's Eve just happened, the townsfolk will all come in to confess. Oh yeah, one of the townsfolk might have heard something anyway. That's a good place to start. A little bit of eavesdropping. We could also ask around at the Golden Hand. Yeah. Who was this Samuel guy? Do you think he got in costume? The travelers might have seen or heard something useful. What about the person who ran by us in the forest? They were wearing these flowers. I've never seen them before. Right. We have to find the source of those flowers in the woods. That might give us some sort of connection to the killer. Oh, nice. And this is great. We have, like, natural medicinal backgrounds. Oh, wait. I know this flower. It's a marsh marigold, and it grows in wet, shaded woods. Perhaps around the St. Shakespeare Shrine, the large tree in the area would provide the adequate environment. We have a lot of good places to start. Even though time is short, we have a good chance at finding the real killer. All right, let's get to work. Another murder. A yellow flower, and another murder has taken place 7 years later. We were warned, and we have all of these. We're back again. We're back again. On our way to investigate the scream, someone in costume ran past us. They headed back towards the shrine we just left. Caspar picked up an interesting yellow flower that fell from the costume as they ran past. Who were they, and what were they running from? Even though Lenhart Mueller was with Baltus and Werner when Otto was killed, I should still talk to him. He openly opposed Otto in the Commons and has a hostile relationship with the peasants. Speak with Nico Berger at the Golden Hand and see if he or his family have heard anything from people around town. I can find his land house, sorry, excuse me, in the meadows just outside town. The marsh marigold grows in wet, shaded woods. Look for the source around the St. Cecilia Shrine. And speak with Farmer Thomas to see about the St. John's Day confessions. The townspeople will be coming in to confess their sins. I should also visit Lenhart Mueller. He's heavily invested in what's happening. He must know something. I can ask around the Golden Hand to learn what the Burgers have heard from locals and travellers. I also need to search the forest to find the flowers that dropped. And another murder. I know that Further Gernot couldn't have killed Otto. More importantly, I can't let Peter endanger both the library and the monks. I need to work quickly. And we're at working time. We missed the morning. Hello, Master Mailer. Anything I can do for you? Yes, actually. You're pretty vocal against Otto and the town commons. What was that about? Just what I said then. I don't want anyone to get hurt, especially now. We've already had one death in Tassie. We don't need any more. That doesn't explain why you spoke out. Otto never advocated for violence. The Golden Hand relies on pilgrims and travellers for its business, Andreas. If Otto got his way, everything would be chaos. Swabia is burning as it is. We need the law to live civilized lives, Andreas. What Otto was advocating for scared me. Well, it's hardly better now. Otto was the only thing holding Peter back. Dear God, I hadn't considered that. I pray this ends quickly. We should get back to work. If you need anything else, Master Mailer, just let me know. Oh, we got some people in here. Joshua. God bless you. Killian. Good day, Master Mailer. Master Mailer, is there anything I can do for you? Nico, have you heard anyone in here talking about Otto's murder? Not just talking about it, but, you know. Yeah. You know. Exactly. Now he's my little sidekick on this. Like they had something to do with it? Oh no, I think I'd remember something like that. Then again, I try not to eavesdrop on conversations. I don't want to get yelled at, or worse. But maybe you could find more luck talking to people. Beer always tends to loosen people's lips. Buy around for everyone and you can have the run of the place. You'll be here for a while though. I'll be here for a while though. Which means we might lose some time. Interesting idea, maybe later. Until then, we'll put that in the list of things to do. Because we'll be talking to everyone, but we'll see. Again, random person here. Can't even talk to this guy. Who the fuck is that dude? Even now I can't talk to him. Maybe I'll be able to talk to him once I buy a round of drinks for everybody. Forest. Schlau. Ooh, look at this. Master, I think I see an opening behind these trees that lead to a deeper area of the forest. Could this be where that mysterious costumed figure ran when Otto was murdered? We should see where it leads. It could take a while, though. We'll come back when we have more time. Okay, so it's literally like... Ooh. Nymphium. So it's like, pick a fucking destination. This seems like the best place for us to check for, like, some physical evidence, because people ran back here, you know? This is a good... lead. And I keep yawning, I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, that's really annoying. It's like, we basically have a choice that it's like, pick an option. It's gonna take some time though. So there's more flowers and stuff growing now than there were before. Yeah, there's a lot of flowers growing. Master Andreas, more flowers. Still not quite the match we're looking for. Surely we'll find the right ones. Ah, they've added a bunch. They've added a bunch of similar flowers around now. True innocence. So these flowers here are new as well, for example. But we know what it looks like, so we won't bother investigating them because it'll just be... This is not the flowers we're looking for. Smokey wasn't around. Good to see you, Master Mailer. I guess if we didn't have the floral nature background, we'd be investigating all of these flowers for sure. But because we've correctly identified it, we don't have to waste time doing that, which is good. Listening to confessions is also going to take a while as well. Andreas, enjoy the bonfire? Up until the murder, I suppose. It only seemed to happen when you're here. What are you doing back here, anyway? Came to pay my respects to Brother Piero. Why? He can't hear you. He's gone. I believe he can hear me. Pfft. Nonsense. Do you work for Father Thomas? Work for? I'm his slave. Oh, we've already gone through this already, by the way. We've already gone through all of this. Do you know anything about Otto's murder? No, why would I? And why do you care? I don't want to see Peter and the other peasants burn down the abbey. Well, then you're talking to the wrong woman. It would be my midsummer dream come true if that abbey burned down. Alright, my mistake. Until later. Fine. Yeah, we already know about the dialogue with her. Oh, he's ready for confession. Look how he is dressed. Yeah. So go and investigate the forest. It'll take some time. Listen to confessions. It's going to take some time. Get everybody drunk in the inn. It's going to take some time. I personally think that listening to confessions and checking out the forest could be the best use of our time. And speaking to Lenhart, would speaking to Lenhart take a lot of time? Bless you, Master Mailer. Hello, Master Mailer. Oh, look at that over there. Ah, Andreas, it appears you're caught up in another murder again. Quite unfortunate timing for you. Quite fortunate for you, given your meal with Baltus and Dr. Stoltz. You too, Andreas. I understand Peter thinking the worst of me, but why would I kill Otto? Why would I kill Eva's husband? What does Otto being Eva's husband have to do with anything? Oh yeah, he liked Eva, didn't he? And he was he did say that. He was talking about how much he liked Eva. Well, I mean, she's one of the only decent peasants in Tassing. And she married up. A carpenter is more respectable than a farmer. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is that even if I disagreed with Otto, I wouldn't kill him. In any case, if you get tired of investigating, my door is open. If you'd like to join my family for a meal or see the mountains, just let me know. See the mountains? Yes, for a brief hunt. Hunt? Yes, for deer. I might be able to help you get some perspective on the situation. Investigating Otto's murder, a hunt hardly seems appropriate. If it would help, I can tell you what I know, and I know a fair deal. What do you know? No, come hunting with me and I'll tell you. No, I can't. Suit yourself. An invitation to hunt. This will take some time. Maybe he'll let something slip while we're away from town. I fucking doubt it, but you never know. But he's like, Come hunting with me. Okay. In terms of our options, we are going to do the shrine. I just think with the flowers and the person running away back there and someone here, and it might have been the same person running away back here watching Caspar, I think we got to do it. We got to go in here. Ready to see where this goes, Master? Let's get going. Whoa. Holy shit. What are these buildings? What is this place? It's some kind of Roman ruin, like the aqueduct in the meadow. Look, Master Andreas, the flowers. Ah, finally. Maybe we'll find something useful after all. Let's look around. Okay, this is really cool. A Roman depiction of a nymph. There's an inscription underneath, probably a dedication. This is the only space in Tassing where these could have grown. The damp ground and dim lighting are ideal for marsh marigolds. I didn't expect to see any Latin inside an aqueduct. Oh, the costume has been ditched here, I think. This Latin is carved sloppily into the stone. That's odd. This one looks different than the others. Another inscription. It's still in good shape. Lettering is worn by time, but it's still legible. The costume. Is that what it looks like, Master Andreas? Yes, the costume the killer was wearing when they ran past us. So much for finding it in the home of the killer. Well, perhaps there's a clue inside. Whoa! When Florian examined the code of Baron Rothvogel, we fought! Oh my god. I have you, Master Andreas! Caspar, go get help! I won't let you fall! It's not a long drop. Just get someone to bring a rope. I can't abandon you, Master. Let out a long sigh of resignation. Bringing me a rope isn't abandoning me. I suppose that is true. Oh! Caspar, you had the chance to get me a rope. Oh dear. This is why it's gonna take a while. Well, we're all wet, but I don't think I heard anything. I guess that really wasn't that long of a fall. Oh, that's why I wanted you to get a rope. I get it, Caspar. He's my partner in crime. He is learning. He's got a long way to go. The important thing is that you aren't hurt. Let's focus on getting out of here. Of course, Master. I wish we had a little more light down here. I can't see a thing, can you? I'm gonna look around and see if I can find a way out. This will be interesting. I wonder where it can go. Oh, clever. Have a makeshift torch. Now we... Look at this clever boy. With flint to make a spark. Very clever boy. A resourceful. Does this work? I must admit, I'm impressed. I just remembered how flammable these brush rags are. Why were you carrying around the flint and steel? Well, you never know when you might need some fire. Clearly true. What is this place? A cistern. I must collect water from the spring to feed it into the aqueduct. The aqueduct in the meadow? True, I suppose so. It might be that, there's that doorway that's got a bunch of rubble in front of it. That might be our way out. Then all we need to do is follow it back. Perhaps. Okay. Lower aqueduct. And the cistern. Looks like the tunnel collapsed here, Master. Based on our orientation, this must head toward the town church. Is the church that old? As old as the Roman settlement? No, but many things in Tassing and Kirsau are built on what came before. Looks like there's a gap. Do you want me to try to squeeze through? Or, I don't know. It seems risky. I can do it, Master Andreas. Alright, but be careful. I'm stressed about my boy. Of course, Master, I'll be right back. Okay, he's right back. He's fine. I need to not be so overprotective. You were gone longer than I expected. Are you alright, Caspar? I think so. What did you find? I don't know. It was very dark and I felt strange. It's not a way out. What do you mean you felt strange? Like I wasn't supposed to be there and it smelled strange, like something old. Oh, like moss and frankincense and the smell of the devil? Well, this is all very old, Caspar. Of course, Master Andreas. A similar smell, perhaps? That, Sister Margaret heard? Smelled, not heard. How far does this go? Before we go out that other exit, just want to see. Oh. Oh, nice. Oh, I see where we're on top of. Jump across. Huh. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That night, when we walked by the meadow, we were walking in the meadow and we saw that figure jump across the Roman ruins. That was this point right here. So the killer had done this already, had done this path before. I believe. That jump across is what that ghostly figure that we saw. Huh. Where do you think this goes? Well, it goes up, so it probably leads out. I don't think I can squeeze through that gap. We need to find something to move the rocks, something to give us leverage. Wait. Huh? Never mind. Let's find a way out of here. We won't be able to escape through all this heavy rubble. I need to find something to get leverage on the rocks. We potentially heard something. This is... I'm glad that I chose this option, because this is fucking exciting. This is all new areas and stuff. This is great. So we're going to jump across here. Okay. No jumping animation, just whee! Upper Aqueduct Convent. Upper Aqueduct Crypt. Crypt! That's a big grate. Maybe we can get out that way. It's too high for either of us to reach. Climb on my shoulders and see if you can push it out of the way. Where is this? It's not the kitchen in the Abbey, is it? I don't think it is. It looks different. Looks like a kitchen? Where haven't we been in Tassing? Oh, is it the Abbey kitchen? For some reason it just looks completely different. The Abbey kitchen, eh? What else is up there? I don't think so. It's big though. Of course, you must be under the convent. We must be under the convent. Oh! The convent. We haven't seen this kitchen before because this is the nuns' space. We must be under the convent. Do you see any of the nuns? No. Hello? Nothing. Where could they be? I doubt the sisters loiter in the kitchen all day long. Can you lift the grate off? No, there's a bunch of stuff on it. There's something heavy above me. I can only lift it a little and I don't think I can squeeze through. I might be able to reach... this. Get this little thing. I might be able to use this as a leverage for me rocks. I have this. I got a fire poker. Excellent. We can use it to move the rocks and get out of here. Oh, of course, master. Cast bar with all of my tools of the trade. Okay, so underneath the convent. If a convent grate that leads into the aqueduct area. Oh no, what if it's one of the sisters that was the murderer after all? What if it was Matilda? Oh! What the fuck? Where are we? Oh shit, this is the, what in the... Oh. This is the fucking secret... This is the secret passageway that takes us to the library. This is the crypt. Oh, we don't even need to move those rocks now, because... Who the fuck is this guy? And he's just had so much food and wine. Is this a door? It appears to be so. A strange one. Where does it go? I'll try to nudge it. Oh, shit. Given the distance we've traveled and our elevation, it must lead to the crypt under the abbey. Really? Can we get out this way? What's that sound, Master? Snoring? Is someone sleeping on the other side of the door? If my shoving isn't waking them up, they're either dead drunk or knocked out. What should we do, Master? Well, we already have the poker from the convent kitchen. We can try that on the stones and try to get out. Of course. Interesting. Another secret door in the abbey that goes down here too. So, like, little secret connective tissue between, secret connective tissue between the convent and the abbey. You could have little secret meetings down here. Like, you know, away from the eyes of the Lord. For example, Władysław and Matilda could have little underground hangouts. This has been illuminating, considering that we are in darkness. But I can see why this would take a while to explore. I wonder how much time has passed now once we get out. It'll just go back to the next time period. I wonder if we'll have time to do anything else. I think the next thing that I would like to do is probably confession, if we have the time to do so. But who knows? Alright. Try using the fire poker from the kitchen to shift the rocks out of the way. Wait, I still hear something. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Ooh. Yeah, I knew it was going to be this entrance. There you go. Because of the aqueduct and everything. It makes sense. That's right here. Lenhart and Hannah. No. Is that... That's, This is, Golden Hand Hannah, right? You shouldn't come here during the day. Yeah, I had to. The farmers are out for blood. And... Don't play stupid. We both wanted Otto gone. Now he is. I didn't kill him. Did you? Why would you ask me such a thing? Because of the note, you stupid cow. Because of the note that sent you into hysterics. There was a note. Because you're behaving like a woman who committed a murder and is afraid of being caught. How could you think... Stop. It doesn't matter. I don't care if you did or didn't. He's dead. The idiot peasants can beat the ground with their pitchforks and nothing will come of it. What about that artist, Andreas? He could be a problem. Have you done anything to raise his suspicions? I don't think so. You have now. Good. Then just wait. Time will run out for Peter and the rest of his worthless kind. The abbot will stay in power. Pilgrims will keep coming to the shrine and staying at your inn. Yes, good. Thank you for putting my mind at ease. So Lenhart and Hannah having their whole sort of symbiont circle of I've got the mill and you've got the inn and money will come and all of that kind of stuff and the abbot will remain in power and fuck the peasants mentality. Be quiet. Go home. Don't come here again unless it's for a quick fuck. Oh my god, bro. If you want comfort, talk to your fat husband. Don't bother with me with your hysteria. Of course. I'm sorry. Jesus. Damn. Just a little bit of eavesdropping. But that does rule out that meeting of them in confidence there, not thinking that they were being listened to, rules out Lenhart. For the most part. Hannah, I'm not so sure about though, but I don't think she did it either, but she found a note that put her in hysterics. So again, there was another note involved. I'm glad we're finally out of there, Master. What a strange adventure. At least we still got some information from the Lenhart side of things by doing this. Do you think Mistress Hannah could have killed Otto? She's only been pretending to care about the town's safety. She's only concerned with the shrine staying open. Why would that make her want to kill Otto? If the peasants overthrew the abbot, they might loot or destroy the shrine. Without the hand of St. Moritz, there's not much reason for pilgrims to travel to Kirsau. Yeah, but Otto said he found the head. There'd hardly be any visitors to the Golden Hand. Exactly. Now we know Hannah has a motive. It's possible she'd kill to protect her family's inn. The whole name of the inn is based off the hand, but they can't call it anything else. We need to talk to Nico and Killian to see just how committed she was. But first, let's go back to the Golden Hand and clean up. People will get suspicious if we walk around town like this. Good idea, Master. And it goes to eating time. 12 hours remain. Proprietress, Hannah and Lenhart. Casper and I overheard Hannah Berggren speaking with Lenhart Mueller. She said she was glad someone killed Otto because an uprising would have threatened pilgrim visits to the shrine of St. Moritz, which would have been disastrous for the Golden Hand. Also, it's clear she was having an affair with the miller. Spicy. Who are we eating with tonight? Ah, Master Mailer, I'm glad I caught you. Would you and Caspar like to join us for supper? Perhaps another time, Hannah? We'll give it a moment. I'm not sure who we'd like to eat with yet. Hello, Killian. Do you have a moment? Sure. Is there something wrong with your room? No. I wanted to know if you noticed anything odd about your mother lately. Odd how? Does she ask you to watch the inn by yourself very often? Well, sometimes, I guess. Dad and I look after the place more in the evenings when she gets tired, but lately she's been leaving during... Sext. She says she brings food over to the townsfolk at the rat house. She's been leaving during sext time. Convenient! So I usually watch the end until she gets back. I just know that, like, writing that line of dialogue was satisfying. To be like, ha! Sexting time. There was one other time. Go on. Mum left in a hurry one night. When I was cleaning up around the bar, I found this note. The music. Here we go. He will destroy the abbey. Hell will swallow the hand of St. Moritz, the rat house, after St. John's fire. Talking about, I guess, Otto. Who writes in this script? Another note. I've seen several like this before. Oh, but what does it mean? St. John's fire. Wonder if that means the bonfire. This note is written in the same hand as the one 7 years ago. It couldn't have been left by one of the guests. The note could have been for one of your parents then, but why? I don't know. I don't want anyone to destroy the abbey, even if the abbot is cruel to the peasants. Ulrich is keeping Peter calm for now. I hope the note helps, Master Mailer. Just don't tell Mum or Dad, alright? Alright, Killian, I won't say anything. Thanks, Master Mailer. I should get back to work. See you later, Master Mailer. Until then. Killian's note. Killian Berger gave me a note he found on the floor while cleaning. It's clearly from the thread puller. The mastermind behind everything, seemingly. So it's like this thread puller isn't the murderer, but they're someone who's trying to, like, put these notes and scatter them about to, like, incite panic and chaos and murder and kind of, like, trying to make people do things. Suggested that Otto was going to destroy the abbey in the hand of St. Moritz. I love that we're not even out of earshot, Hannah. Master Mailer, if it's not too forward, I was wondering if you would do my family the honor of joining us for a meal. Actually, I'd like to talk to you about your wife. Hannah? What about her? Do you know what she gets up to over by the... Oh, God. Do you know what she gets up to over by the Roman ruins? Yes. Yes. I'm sorry. It must be hard for you. Quite. But I love her, and I have to think of Killian. I just don't know what to do. I don't really understand her. I don't often understand my wife either. What are we to do? Wow. Goddamn. All I know is that something has to change. An unhappy marriage is a wretched way to live. Believe me, I know. Stand up to her and carve out some path towards happiness. I don't know how. Before you can solve your marriage, there's a bigger problem you need to think about. Did I not? Oh. No, I did. Oh. Because I showed sympathy? Okay. Interesting. Damn. She's glad Otto died. Did you know that? I'm sure I don't know what you mean. That sucks. Okay. Think you do? No, I don't. Now, please leave me be. As you wish. Until later. Until then. Interesting. So he knows. But that doesn't change anything, and that was a not very good persuasion check, was it? Okay. I think we are going to put a pin in this investigation now that we've woken up and checked this area. We have to choose someone to eat dinner with, and we will see what happens with the information that we gather next time. So thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Pentiment, and I will see you next time.